Hey guys! Today we're going to test something that we've all been waiting for. A new all-in-one perception and slam module that claims to replace an entire sensor stack. We've mounted it onto our Sentry robot, which we're going to show later, and we're going to find out if it's actually going to work as advertised. This is the Odin1 Spatial Memory Module. Starting with our first impressions of the Odin, we found that it was surprisingly compact. We compared it with a bottle of Red Bull and we found that it was pretty similar in terms of width, but it was slightly shorter in height. And we found that it was also surprisingly lightweight. So on the scale here, it's rating 272 grams. And after we take off the metal casing, which is all around the Odin, we found that it was around 188 grams roughly. So that's pretty ideal for lightweight sensitive platforms like drones, etc. And another fact is the enclosure is IP66, which means that it's protected against dust and light water exposure. So think like rain or like if you spill a bottle of water on it. And on the front, you have three main sensors. So you have a transmitter for the LiDAR on the far right. In the middle, you have the receiver. And then on the far left, you have the RGB camera. And there's also an IMU module, but it's embedded within the Odin, so we're not going to show that. On the back, we have a power and a USB-C data port.
We mounted it to the Sentry. The setup is almost too simple. One cable for the data, one for the power, and everything else runs on board.
As you can see, it doesn't require an external GPU, NUC, or onboard computer. It comes with its own onboard compute running MindSlam, so the output is already fused. And this is what it looks like when you start it. Point cloud stream, odometry, and pose estimates broadcast immediately.
Here's the raw point cloud. The LiDAR runs at up to 700,000 points per second with a claimed maximum range of 70 meters. You can see each rotation gives a clean sweep without any jitters or strange spikes. And here's the real-time odometry. The Odin1 claims within 5 centimeters of global positioning accuracy. Let's test that.
We're running a simple path inside the building. Watch how the point cloud updates. Even with the reflective surfaces and bad lighting, tracking stays stable. And here's the drift after the test run. The robot returns within a few centimeters of the starting point, which matches the plus or minus 5 centimeter spec of the Odin1.
In conclusion, if you're building a robot and you don't want to deal with multi-sensor fusion, external GPUs, or writing your own SLAM pipeline, the Odin1 simplifies everything.
The Odin1 Spatial Memory Module is the first sensor that really feels like it provides our sensor with the plug-and-go autonomy.